Ah! Morning, gamers. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Strizity stream. Sorry, I got caught on loop there for a second. Welcome back. We are back with more Delmice hunting. Today, I will finish my Alola living dex. I promise. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I will or not, to be honest with you. I would like to assume that I will. I would like to say, yes, today I will finish the Alola living dex. Chances are that is not true. But hey, you never know. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's hop right into it onto this special day. We got Mew and we got me. Mew and me. Let's press that. Let's press F1 and add an encounter. Let's click B and let's run into a freaking shiny Delmice. Imagine though, first encounter, that would have been insane. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing fine. Sorry I did not stream on Wednesday. I'm a pretty busy guy right now. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think I've ever had a busier time in work. I haven't been working professionally that long, you know? I really haven't been working professionally that long. You know, I've been in the professional workplace for about, like what? 2-3 years. I've never been more busy in my job ever. Ever. This is the most busy I have ever been in my job. But hey, it's a good thing. It means I'm doing work. It means daddy's on the job. That's all that matters, right? Today we're going to be hitting odds on Delmice, or double odds on Delmice, which is great. Love going double odds 2 times in a row. Really freaking poggers. Love that for me. So looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys are too. Or we won't, and we'll just find Delmice, and I can be done with this freaking Alola living dex I've been working on for the past 2 weeks. Just trying to find this damn anchor. That damn anchor. That's a Mew. Oops. Doo boo doo 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 boo doo beep. Anyways, welcome back everyone. Hope you guys are doing just fine. We're gonna be trying to get Delmice today. I don't really have any intentions of doing anything else. If we find Delmice, I don't think I'm gonna start up the Kanto living dex. I'll probably start that up tomorrow because I gotta make a thumbnail for it. I also realized, unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to get new photos of me for thumbnails. I hope you get it soon. Thank you, Shrine. I appreciate that. You guys are gonna get new photos from me for thumbnails because all my old photos of me for thumbnails are on my old computer and I didn't transfer them over, which means I need to take new photos of myself for thumbnails, which I'm not looking forward to doing. It's like my least favorite part of making YouTube videos or doing streams is taking thumbnail photos. I feel so awkward. It just feels so fake, but it's so real at the same time, you know? Can you be fake as hell and real as hell at the exact same time? I don't know. Let me turn this down. My ear holes are a little bit overwhelmed. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's have a jolly old day today. Let's find a shiny Delmice so I can feel happy about myself again. Been feeling a little down on myself recently. Been feeling like, man, Neo, your shiny hunting skills have kind of gone down the drain. And you know what? You'd be right. They have gone down the drain. I've been horrible at being a shiny hunter recently. And really, it's all Delmice's fault. I can't blame Mew because Mew's not over odds yet. I will blame Delmice, though, wholeheartedly. I will wholeheartedly blame Delmice. This is your fault, Delmice. Not mine. Nope. This is your fault. It's just silly. Really. I've been trying to finish this low living dex for a while, man. I'm 2 Pokedexes down. I got Johto and I got Paldea. I'd love to get 3 with Alola and then 4 with Kanto, but I definitely am not getting 4 if I don't at least get the 3rd, which is not happening. So we just gotta hope that Delmice hears me today. He hears my pleading and says, I am sorry. Here I am, shiny. It's my only hope. And it's my only hope today. It is crazy that in living dex terms, I'm actually almost done. Like, obviously I'm not, because with the current pace we're going, it's going to take me at least another 2 years. But you never know. Maybe we get a black and white remake this year, and that helps me crank out Unova easily. Because Unova's the suckiest. I got a lot of Unova Pokemon left to hunt, and not a lot of easy ways to hunt them. I'll be real with you guys. It is not The cards are not in my favor when it comes to Alola, because all I got is this game, Sword and Shield. And if we got hunts like this, that's not looking too good. That's not looking too hot. I'll tell you. I'll tell you that. That is not looking too hot. Dumbass? Oink. So, you know, the whole hope of finishing the living decks this year, I think we might need to give up on that one, gamers. I think that one might be dead in the water. I'd love to say I'm going to find 100 shines this year, but we would have to turn this, we'd have to turn this ship around. Because right now we're being kind of anchored, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways. Man, I gotta tell you guys, my editing skills for Playmore have gone through the roof. I want you to know that. I want you to know I've gotten it down to the down now to where I can edit Playmore in like 5 hours. It's impressive. It's almost like, dang, who is this guy? Who is he? It's one of those things where I was realizing if Playmore edits were ever passed on to another person because I needed to work on other stuff, which I don't think they will be, but they could be, you never know. If they were, trying to give like a checklist of all the things I do in a Playmore video to someone and say, here's how you do this edit, this edit, this edit. I was like, oh, man. I guess though, when you pass on a new editor, you kind of have to let their style go through. Morning, y'all. Morning, Mr. Burb. How are you, good sir? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream where I definitely find shiny Delmise. That's what I should say. Mew? Nah. Delmise? Just maybe. I'm 400 resets into Mew now. Congrats. That's an amount. You're definitely working on it. That's good. I'll tell you, man, the one nicest thing about playing this thing on a Game Boy operator is I get to make a macro for it. The fact that I don't have to do that movement every single time by myself is so nice. Like, the fact that I can just have a macro do it for me and I don't have to do the movement is so nice. Now, some people will say, well, that's not very legit, is it? Well, I'm still hunting it. Like, I'm still doing this for God knows how many hours. I'm just not... I mean, it's already been 53 hours now. I get about 130 encounters an hour. That's what I've learned. Yeah, I want to die with the moving, yeah. Because you mess it up once, and it's like, oh, well, I'm screwed. Gotta reset, and I don't even get an encounter. That's why this macro literally saves my butt. I love it. I love it so much. I love this macro. My only hope now is that I just get to find it. But I've already been doing this for... If it's 130 encounters an hour, it's at least 50 hours. Or we're close to it. I think it's 130 encounters an hour. I feel like that's what I've been getting recently. Oh, no, that's not right. Maybe it's like 105 encounters an hour. It's like close to 100. I've been doing this for like 50-something hours. That's what I've learned. I've been hunting this for like 50-something hours. What happens when you get Delmise in the first 30 minutes? Stream over or something else? We'll probably just only do Mew, if I had to guess. I don't really want to set up an Omanyte hunt in that time. Because that would be the next hunt, is Omanyte and Kabuto, but I'd have to make a new scene for 3 games at once, which I don't want to do. And I really don't want to set up the Omanyte hunt and sit there and do it. So I'd probably just, I don't know, maybe I'd set up Omanyte. I'm not sure. Omanyte's a hunt that we were doing in the past, and then I stopped doing it because I moved at the time, and then the DLC came out. They had to go disc, so it's a hunt I need to get back to. But after Delmise, we go immediately to go to Kanto, and all we have in Kanto are 5 fossils, the 5 fossils. So, and Mew, obviously, but that's being worked on currently, so I don't really have to worry about that one. So we might, I don't know. Let's find Delmise first, and then we can discuss it. Because that also depends on finding Delmise in the first 30 minutes of stream. I'm going to be real with you, I don't have a lot of faith. I would love to say, yeah, we're going to find Delmise real quick and we're going to move on. But this thing is Kind of hurts me. Full odds Friday. Woo. Yeah, this is definitely full odds. Every single one of these is full odds. That one is definitely full odds. What's up, Jalen? How you doing, good sir? How are you, Hum Slice? Do 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 do. Doing A-okay, just working on my corporate 9 to 5. We love that. We love that. Hey, I love a good worker, man. Dude, I spent 13 hours editing yesterday. I woke up at 8 and edited pretty much until 9. That was my schedule yesterday. It was lit. It might have been more like 12 and a half hours. But regardless, I had a lot of work yesterday. Brutal? Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I love it. I love doing my work, so it's enjoyable. Do you plan on ever adding the 1 in 100 form shinies to your collection? So I already have 3 segmented Dunsparce. I got that on my first Dunsparce somehow. I have Masterpiece, Poltergeist, and Sinistra. I have those. And then Authentic Poltergeist is one that I'm working on in the background. That's one that I started working on for a video. So I'm not going to say whether or not the hunt is complete, like if I finish the hunt, but yes. I plan on doing Mousehold as well. I think I was 20 phases into Mousehold, but I wanted to do it because to be honest, if I had not gotten that 3-segmented Dunsparce first try, I probably wouldn't be doing Mousehold because I wouldn't care. But I got it first try, and I'm like, well, I have to have the other one. You know? Yo, Jalen, next time that Max comes down, you gotta come down, because I want to hang out with you. Or just tell me next time you're in Dallas, and we'll get like lunch or something. Or next time Max is down here, you gotta come down so we can play some Magic. Not that I enjoy playing Magic, I want to clarify, I'm not a turbo nerd. Just kidding, I definitely am. However, I enjoyed doing it last time with cronies, and I know you'd show up. Sick, I found out you can outbreaks for the authentic cut mons. Yeah, I used to not be able to do that. It was what's this? Teal Mass. The Teal Mass fixed that. Because it used to be broken. You used to not be able to do that. Thank you, Teal Mask. What I'll say is I started hunting Authentic Sinisty with the T-Smash method in Sword and Shield. So I'm going to finish that. Or maybe I already finished it. I'm not going to tell you what. Maybe I've already finished it. Maybe I need to finish it. But I will do it that way. A lot of people are saying like, oh, them doing it in Outbreaks was kind of ruined it. It's like, yeah, I guess. But like, who cares, dude? Again, like, dude, it's however you want to hunt your shinies is how you can hunt your shinies. At the end of the day, it's about you, not about everyone else. Morning, Onik. How are you doing, homie? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Today, I am definitely finding Shiny Mew or Shiny Dumbmise. It's 100% happening. Miss anything? No. But if you don't watch the stream, you definitely will miss me finding Shiny Dumbmise today. It 100% is going to happen today. I'm not going double odds. I swear. I won't go double odds. I will find this thing before 27:30. Alright? I got 370 more encounters to go before I cry. Before I bawl. I will literally cry on stream and it will make you feel awkward watching a grown man cry over not finding Shiny Dumbmise under double odds. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's what I always say. That's what my parents always told me before they got a divorce. Should have prepared for the worst. What? Neo ballin' if you don't get a shiny, that's right. I'm ballin' if I don't get a shiny, and I'm ballin' if I do, you know what I'm saying? Either way, I'm ballin'. Bro's ballin' regardless. But it doesn't matter. It's gonna happen. We're not gonna get 2 double odds hunts in a row. It's not gonna happen. I refuse to even give it credence that it could happen. It's not happening. We're not going double odds Masuda Drampa into double odds random encounter Dhelmise, alright? It's not happening. I hear everyone chirping up. Oh, if you had done this Masuda method, it would have been faster. Shit. Zip. Shush. You know nothing. You don't understand me, alright? At this point, it's about the principle. I started it this way, I'm gonna finish it this way, alright? I didn't spend 30 minutes of my life preparing a harvest. I didn't spend 30 minutes of my life preparing a harvest shiny Phantom, so for me to not do this method, alright? Faster, yes. More fun, no. Exactly. I am one of the haters of Masuda method. I don't actually hate it, it's just really boring. Alright? At least this keeps me moving, keeps me grooving, alright? I'm about to get up so I can start my day. My last video on is today. I'll try to rejoin stream once I'm done with my morning work. Alright, good luck, homie. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, I appreciate it. I'll try to find the Dhelmise while you're gone so you feel like progress has been made. I just feel so ashamed. Like, what happened to me? I used to be the best shiny hunter in the world. Now look at me. I'm a shriveled up corpse of myself. I'm just not who I used to be. Not anymore. Everyone used to just look at Neo as the pinnacle of shiny hunting prowess, and now they laugh at me. They scoff at me. They go, Neo? That guy? Dude can't even find a Dhelmise in under double odds. It's just embarrassing. I feel embarrassed. Good morning, good morning. Guten Tag. Is that good morning or is that just hello? I don't know. I've heard Drew say that a lot. I don't know if that's good morning or just hello. Neo is slowly becoming that worm in the wheelchair from SpongeBob? That's really rude to call that woman a worm, alright? Just because she's only a head with a little squiggly part at the bottom, that's not a worm. That's a person. That's messed up. Crazy. Morning, Mother. How are you this fine and dandy morning? Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. I swear every stream I do, this Majora's Mask's final battle plays. I've heard this song so much it shows up in my dreams. It's like a horror movie. Very good, looking forward to dinner. Thumbs up. Yes, ma'am. Oh, stop. You might want to get that checked. Nah. It's fine. Trust me, I'll be fine. I'm a grown man, I'll be fine. If I want to have nightmarish dreams and night terrors, I'm gonna do that. Does your cup work for your desk? Okay, so here's what I've learned. Mom, it's an unfortunate reality. Yes and no, alright? So, it doesn't work for like this cup, because the problem is the only place I can put it where it doesn't get in the way of my chair is underneath my left-hand monitor. But it works when I'm drinking like a can of soda and I can put it there and it's awesome. Outside of that, my cups are too tall to where it would hit my monitor as I'm trying to put it in. I need to raise my monitor stand at some point, but to be honest, it's like 50 pounds and really difficult, and I've just been too lazy to fix it. So I do use it, just when I'm drinking canned soda, rather than like my, like, you know, like a coffee out of a tumbler. Also, tumblers are insanely tall. I think even if I were to move up my monitors, my tumbler would still hit my monitor. I couldn't play that game as a kid because it scared me so much. Majora's Mask, to be fair, Majora's Mask is terrifying. It's a terrifying game. Existential dread? I mean, damn. We're trying to put that in front of kids now? I swear the liberals are getting a hold of our video games. So, yes, I do use it, just not for everything I drink out of. I usually drink, like, a coffee in the morning, and then I'll have one soda at night, so I'll use it during that moment. I will say it definitely comes in handy for late night editing when I'm doing like 13-hour editing days. When I'm doing late night editing, comes in handy. Did you get new monitors too, or just a computer? Just a computer. My monitors were the same 3 monitors, but I did change the way they were set up because the way they were set up was really weird. Like I had one in front, and I had one up here, and then I had one to the left of it, and now they're just like 3 all the way across, which is better. And I got a new monitor stand for it that makes it like a lot nicer of a setup in total. It's just hard because it takes up so much of the desk, and I'm also just in a small space. But it's good. It's all good. All good things. All good things. I will say I do use the headphone thing. The headphone thing's really nice for one, when I'm charging my headphones, because it's like an extra power brick with the USBs, and then it also takes up less space on my desk when I end for the night. I just throw my headset under my desk, so that does work well. I was like 5, and they didn't explain to me why the mask was on me and why I couldn't take it off. Yeah, exactly. But see, sometimes the mask is put on you, you know? It's Nintendo just teaching our kids that sometimes they make the choice for you of who you're gonna be. That's right. Dude, you know what was the funniest thing when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out? Was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet didn't have you pick like boy or girl. They just have you create a character, right? So there's no like, you don't pick boy or girl, you just make your character look like you, right? Or however you want. And the amount of people who were upset and mad that you didn't pick your gender. They're like, oh, Pokemon's going woke now because you don't pick boy or girl. I guess we have transgenders in Pokemon. I'm like, dude, you literally just make the character look like you. They don't even ask for your pronouns. You just make the character look like you. People get pissed off for no reason, I swear. It's just silly. Like, it's like, I can getting a little bit mad in Starfield if you don't like the whole pronouns thing and being like, I can't believe they asked me for my pronouns. But in Pokemon, they didn't even do that. They just said make the character look like you. I just made mine look like a nerd. Angry for no reason. That's great. Try to think of things you could use. Yeah. And 2 of them I do use. Or, I guess those, yeah, I use them. It's good stuff. It does help. I was told recently that I'm hard to buy gifts for. And this is true. I am very difficult to buy gifts for. Because most of the things I want are expensive. And I don't want to ask people to do that. I feel guilty. I don't want to ask people to buy me expensive things, you know? Like, for me, the next thing I'm probably gonna get is a new mic. Because as much as I like this mic, I need to get a new one that has some audio mixing and, you know, other stuff. But the problem is like, that's expensive. Like, to get the entire setup, it'd be like $500. Small correction, if you pick the female character, it does call your character the female pronouns. Yeah, but can't you make the character look like anything you want? Like, I thought it was just a character creation screen. But anyways, like, if I were to get a new mic setup, it'd be like $500. And I don't want to offload that onto people. I mean, I feel bad, you know? I don't buy myself a lot of things. I probably buy myself like 5 or 6 things a year, right? Like, do I still spend money on eating out, like food? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't spend money on myself buying things. So I realize that I'm really hard to buy gifts for because I don't tell people what I want. I'm like, honestly, you'd probably save me more money by just giving me gift cards for places that I eat often. But the problem is people don't want to do that, and it feels disingenuous. And it's like, okay, well, I don't know what to tell you because I don't want you to spend $400 on me. Especially because that's a lot of freaking money. How's your piano? It's good. Oh, also, morning, Jordan. How are you doing, homie? How are you doing? Yeah, you can make them look however. It's just letting you know that little tidbit of info. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, it's been good. Oh, it's still on. I've enjoyed playing it. I've learned some songs. Not a lot. Right now, I'm trying to learn Le Festine from Ratatouille. You know, the that one. I don't know if that's actually French, by the way. I'm just kind of saying words that I think sound like it. So I'm learning that. I learned the melody with my right hand. My left hand's really hard though because you have to play the chords on a 4/4 beat, and your hands are flying around that keyboard. It's difficult. But I've learned that. I've learned La Vie en Rose. I've learned A Glimpse of Us from Joji. I've learned Married Life from Up. And then I learned a song by Bruno Major called Nothing, which I really enjoy. I also learned Great Is Thy Faithfulness because Georgie and I like to play hymns and sing hymns together at night before we go to bed. But other than that, it's been good. I haven't really learned like the basics of piano. I kind of just like teach myself a song that I want to learn. One day I'll probably need to learn the basics of piano so I can play songs better. But right now I'm just trying to get used to like playing song. I'm trying to push myself each time to play a song that is harder than the last. So Ratatouille's hard, or Le Festine's hard because you're playing with your left hand, you're consistently moving your hands across the keyboard while you're playing the melody on your right hand. And it's difficult. I want you to play sometime for me. I'm telling you now, if I did, it would not sound good. It's like, it's not awful, it's just... I need to get better. The only time I played was I played at the Garlands the other day. I played at the in-laws the other day. Because Greg was the one who bought me the piano and asked if I would play what I've learned. I was like, yeah, I got you. It needs some fine-tuning. It really does. More than fine. We'll put it that way. Because I can play. I just can't play well. Like, every once in a while you hear, like, a missed or a wrong hit note, and you're like, ooh, that was bad. But yeah, I post... The one place I will say is, like, once I learn a new song, I usually post it to Twitter. And I'll post my best... I'll play for, like, 30 minutes and then post my best version of it on Twitter. So, if you want to see me playing the piano, if that goes for anyone, go follow that Twitter right there. It just laughed, but you saw it. Go follow that Twitter. That's where I post some songs that I've been learning. Asian parents, that sounds like failure. Asian parents don't have to say that. The song sounds like a failure because it doesn't sound like the way it's supposed to. Failure may be a strong word because it's not completely a failure, but you know what I mean. It's not the best it could be. That's what I'm saying. I want to get better, you know? That's my whole point. Like, I'm proud of what I have done because I've self-taught. But I'm not... It's not like, oh, I wouldn't go in front of an audience and say, let me play the piano for you, you know? Like, if there was a talent show at my school, I'd probably just shiny hunt instead of playing the piano, because I'd probably embarrass myself less. See you tomorrow, love you. Alright, bye, mama. See you tomorrow. But yeah, I want to be able to like crank it on this piano at some point, you know? I think the fun thing about piano that I'm really excited about is like as I'm learning, I can go to any piano and play. And that's what I mean, granted, I think you could do that with any instrument, you know, but I just want to get really good at it. I want to get to the point where I'm on this thing and I'm just like, you know, just going crazy on it. And everyone's sitting there like, whoa, this dude's cool, you know? I will say, as the Riz master, for those of you who are looking to learn, if you learn to play the piano, that's an instant Riz boost. I promise you. I was able to play a song the other day when I first learned Nothing by Bruno Major, because Georgie and I really like that song. I learned it because I wanted to play it for her. And one night she's sitting in the living room watching a TV show, and I'm because you can put headphones into this piano. I'm practicing it on the piano in my headphones. So then I take out my headphones and I just start playing it, and it was so good I made her cry. Not like bad, like tears of joy. Like she was like, "Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. You're so sweet." Riz, through the roof. I'm telling you guys now, that's the play. Learn how to play an instrument. W. Hello, Nessie. Yo, what's up? What's up, J-Pine? How you doing, homie? Anyways, if you want some Riz advice, play an instrument. I found out recently, I don't know if this is right, so I'm going to let John correct me if I'm wrong, if he ever gets asked about it. I think John was learning to play the saxophone at some point. Like, I think John was playing the saxophone or the trumpet. I can't remember what that is. But, anyways, he was either playing the trumpet or the saxophone, which is, by the way, I'm going to use this word sparingly, it's the sexiest instrument to ever exist. Does the Riz work on you? I don't know. Georgie doesn't play an instrument, so I can't really tell you that. I'm sure if she played me a song, I'd be like, okay, all right. To unmarried people, results may vary. Not true. Here's what I'll say. I think playing an instrument is supplemental Riz. I don't think it's instant Riz, right? Like, if you walk up to a woman and say, hey, check this out, and you play a song on the piano, I don't think she's going to be like, wow, take me home. But if you're dating a girl and you're like, did you know I could play the piano? And then you play her a really sweet song like La Vie en Rose, that's definitely bonus points. It's like bonus dating points, you know? I don't think it's gonna, like, get you a girl, but it's definitely, I think it solidifies, you know? It's not a pickup tactic, it's a solidifying tactic. Let me put it that way. Hopefully that gives enough clarification. Step 1, talk to a girl. Yeah, I'll be real. If your Riz is so bad that you're not talking to women, you're definitely I can't help you there. You're gonna have to get past your fear of women. I know women are scary. They're not like us boys. You know? They're not like us monkey men. But at the end of the day, they're just people and you gotta talk to them. What if you talk to men instead? I mean, then you're swinging a different way. I can't help you with that kind of Riz. Being that I am straight, I can't help you with that kind of Riz. My tactics go unused. So I'd talk to someone else about that one. I tried to lean on someone else's Riz. No, I'm sure it'd work anyways. I don't think so. Again, I don't know. Maybe it does work. I haven't tried it. I've had one girlfriend my entire life, and that person became my wife. For men, you talk about cars or games. You think so? I'm gonna be real. I think in that demographic... Well, actually, that's not true. That could work. I don't know how accurate it is, though. You know? Like, I don't know if you're like... If you talk to a homosexual man about cars or games, and he's like, alright, dude, I like you. That may not be true. Their interests may vary. Hang on, that's all people, right? Audio? What happened to audio? Yeah, I muted the music. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it does that. Like, all of a sudden, the music's just destroying? It's a little buggy? Interesting. Alright, well, just let me know. I don't know why that's happening recently. I honestly I have no idea. I have no clue how to fix it. I put the music back on, so tell me once it starts playing if it's bad again. Is it still bad? Good? Yeah, see, I don't know why it does that. That's so strange. So you're telling me if No Plug played the Nice Piano song for you, you wouldn't be a bit taken back? That's different, though. Taken back is different from Riz. I mean, like, I'm impressed when anyone can play a song on the piano because I want to learn, and it's impressive when people know how to play the piano really well. But that doesn't mean it's Riz. You know? There's a difference between being impressed and being, like, swooned. You know? It's not Riz. It's not Riz. There's a difference, alright? There's a difference. I'm impressed when an Olympic diver jumps from 50 feet in the air and hits a perfect swan dive. I'm not like, dang, that's hot. You know? It's different. It's a different emotion. You can be impressed when NeoHere finds his shiny Delmise, but I doubt a lot of you are going to be like, man, that's so hot. I don't think that's going to be the standard, the way you guys look at it. I'm going to be real with you. I will find this Delmise eventually. He can't run away forever. Watch me go to like 4,000 encounters for this Delmise, and this was really stupid. Oh well. What are you gonna do? The real thing is watch me find Mew first. By the way, to gamers, I want to let you guys know, we will be hitting our 50-50 odds of Mew today, which means we did an amount of encounters where it is a 50-50 chance we would have found Mew, right? So now we are over. So that means we're like in the second half of the hunts, right? Our odds are not in our favor, is what I mean to say. So that starts at 5, 6, 7, 8, and yes, that's legitimate. The math checks out to 5, 6, 7, 8 is when that will happen. So when we hit 5, 6, 7, 8, we are now just as likely to have found Mew as we are not. So just putting that out there. And the nice thing is, if you think about it, even though statistics don't work this way, that means 50% of the hunts are going to go this long, and 50% aren't going to go this long, right? So if Deoxys goes 5, 6, 7, 8, then we can assume that Manaphy won't, right? Fingers crossed? Please? Alright, nope. Granted, if we find Mew today, then it's our under 50, but we'll have to see. I don't have a lot of faith. I'll be real with you. Do 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 do. We actually might not have 5, 6, 7, 8 today. I'm not certain. I'm not sure if we're gonna have 5, 6, 7, 8 today. I'd like to. We'll have to see though. Do 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 do. I just want Delmice, man. That's all I want. I want to be done with this Alola Living Dex. I've had Can I Finish My Alola Living Dex as my title for like 3 weeks. Like all of January. Like let me be free. Please. Let me go. To be fair, we were blessed with a really quick type null, so like, you know, it's not awful. It's just not great. Yo, what's up, GGP? How you doing, homie? Welcome back to the stream. To the Twizzity stream. Doing good. Seems like everyone is getting sick, to be honest. I think I'm fine. I don't think I'm sick. I hope not. I don't feel sick. I'm like sick with it, if that makes sense. You're like, oh, sick, you know? I'm like that. I don't think I'm like sick, you know? Two different kinds of sick, you know? Did I feed Snorlax this morning? Yeah, I definitely did. Bro's hungry. Bro's begging for food. Neo, please feed me! Nope. You already ate, bozo. Dude, seeing that blue moon is gonna be so nice. I always said between 4,000 and 6,000 is what I guessed. We'll see if I'm right. Between 4,000 and 6,000 from you, eh? Listen, I've done 2 and 8192 hunts. The first one was in 153 encounters, which was stupid. Should not have happened. The second one was Celebi, and it went 19,000. I've had 2 very opposite sides of the spectrum. Let's just go in the middle, you know? Right down the middle. It's like, you know, 5,600, 6,000. Call it a day. Thank you, Mew. Appreciate it. It does make you worried with how broken the RNG is in this game that I'm even getting different Mews every time, but there's no way to tell. You do have to hope that you're doing it right. That's the only way to do this. Granted, with the runaway method, you're pretty much always hitting different frames. It's very rare that you're hitting the exact same frame every time. So there's no way to know. Do 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 do. Bergmite. Do 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 no 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 no. Oh, Delmice. You've been a silly little goose. I forgot what I was even gonna name this thing. Oh wait, I was gonna name it Holt. That's right, I was gonna name it after my previous Delmice that I found. That unfortunately does not count because of my unfortunate lapse in judgment to be recording at the time. Otherwise, I would have been done with the Alola Living Dex a month ago if I had just recorded that one Delmice. Silly. Absolute stupidity. Go away, Clobbopus. I don't care. I don't even like you. Dhelmise, please, I'm begging you, buddy. Let today be the end, alright? I came in so confident, and now I'm just like, I just want this to be over. I don't want to look at Dhelmise anymore. I don't want to. You can't make me look at Dhelmise this long. I believe. OMG, Neo, have you seen the new trailer for the Mega... Oh my god, dude. I don't think... Like, listen, there's been times where sequels have been made to shows that I liked as a kid that made them worse, right? That, like, made it... Okay, that's definitely not as good, right? That's not good. But I don't think I've ever seen... I don't think I've ever seen a trailer that completely ruins it. You know? Like... It's... There's a difference between, like, oh, this isn't as good, and oh my god, this is ruined, you know? And there's been a lot of things that have been made where this is not as good. But that one was... It completely ruined it, dude. It's twofold, right? One, it's hard to see Megamind without Will Ferrell as the voice, because his voice is so iconic. However, a voice can be replicated. It can. A voice can absolutely be replicated. It's possible, right? So it's like, okay, cool. The problem is one, the voice actor that got to do it is doing a horrible job at replicating Megamind's voice. And two, it's like the animation is so bad. Like, I think the movie that came out in like 2011 looks better. It looks so bad. I mean, it looks like half the time the words that they're saying aren't even coming out of their mouths. Like, their mouths aren't properly moving. It looks AI generated. Like, their mouths aren't even moving with the words that they're saying properly. Anyways. Atrocious. Lip sync problems? I mean, it's... You wouldn't even say that, because it's animation, right? You can change animation to match the words that they're saying. It just looks like they took the third draft that they made and said, ah, that'll work. So. Disappointing, but I think we all knew as soon as we found out Megamind was going to have a series made where he's a social media influencer, we all knew it was going to be bad regardless. It's not surprising, it's just still disappointing, you know? That's the best way I can put it. It's not surprising that it's bad, it's just disappointing that they're making it in the first place. I just feel bad for the people whose lives have gone towards this for like the better part of 2 to 3 years. Like, they're like, Megamind's really popular, we should make a Megamind show. And after they've been working on it for so long, they just get dogged on it, right? Because there's got to be people there that are trying to make it good, and it's not going to be good. I was so hyped and hoped that they would do something good, but they failed. Okay, come on, dude. As soon as they came out with Megamind was going to have a sequel where he was a social media influencer, we all knew it was going to be bad. I don't care if they had Will Ferrell's voice behind it. It still would have been awful. It would not have been good. If you thought it was going to be good, that's mega cope. That's mega copium. I was stalking the patents before the concept was announced. That's insane behavior. That's stan behavior. That's crazy. That's like stalker fan behavior. That's insane. I like Megamind. I don't like it that much. Like, I'm still going to enjoy the original movie, regardless. It's just like... Oh well. I can't believe it. Another show that is rehashing an old IP that sucks. It's almost like that's all that movies have been doing recently. Not shocking. I'ma watch it, but why are you gonna watch it, dude? You don't watch it. Literally nothing about that trailer had any redeeming factors. Don't watch it. It's just gonna make you mad. Like, it's legitimately just gonna piss you off. I'm telling you, that's not worth it. Because I want a dog on it. Yeah, but that's not gonna make you happy. That's just gonna make you upset that they made a really bad Megamind show. And I don't think it's gonna bring any positive into your life. I mean, you do you, homie. But it just sounds like a sad time. Where you're just upset that it's not what you thought it was gonna be, you know? Do, 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 do. I'd rather watch it knowing how bad it actually is than not having a clue, than not watching and having no real clue. I mean, I guess. I guess you are a Megamind mega fan, so, like, you gotta consume, right? What's going on here? Is it all in here? Oh. That's it. Okay, it's just a message from Guy. Cool. Well, I do have good news. Given the current pace, we will hit double odds on Dhelmise today. Is that good news? I don't know. I'd rather not hit double odds on Dhelmise, but I'll take whatever I can get. I'm trying to find something positive here, okay? I just want to find a shiny. That's all I want. I've been dead for so long. My shiny luck has been dead for too long. I need reinvigoration. I need to be made alive. Brought back from the depths of my own despair. Do 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 do. Arceus Part 2 incoming? Nah. At this point, it'd be Arceus Part 3. Because we already had Darkrai and Celebi, which went over odds in time and over odds in encounter. It went over Arceus in time and over Arceus in encounters. So, like, at this point, it'd be Part 3. Everyone says Arceus Part 2, but, you know, we've given Arceus a lot of credit, even though it's been overdone now. It's not even my longest hunt in times or encounters anymore. You know? Plus, for this to go the amount of hours it took to get Arceus, it'd have to go to 20,000 encounters. So, I'm fine with still saying Arceus Part whatever, but we need to start saying Arceus Part 3, because we're taking away from Celebi and Darkrai, which should be given their rewards for how crappy of hunts they were. Celebi wasn't that bad in total. I think it was like 100-something hours, but like, it still was my most encounters ever in a single hunt, you know? I still haven't had a 20 bomb yet. I haven't had a 20k yet, so. The hottest man on Earth, and I would do anything for him. True. I'm a little worried about getting a 20k hunt. I haven't had that yet. Arceus Part Neo's left long. Yeah, for sure. I hope I don't have a 20,000 encounter hunt. I'd appreciate it if I didn't, you know? Like the only mons that are realistically gonna hit that are one of the last 4 that I have, being Mew, Manaphy, Deoxys, or Jirachi. But I'm going to hope and pray that they don't do that, because I would like to not, you know? I'd prefer that I don't go double. Like, double odds is 16,000. So even then you have to go 2.5 times odds to reach that number. So I'm hoping for not that, you know? Double odds, sure. It happens, like, 1 in every 5 hunts. Or 1 in every, like, 1 in every, like, 6 hunts, something like that. But, like, I'd prefer to not go double odds when I don't have to. You know? I'd prefer to avoid that. So we'll see. The 20,000 encounter hunt may never happen. It may be lost to the wind. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, Noodle Man was huntable in the old games. Oh, Deoxys, yeah. Yep. On, not Mirage Island, what's the name of the island? I just know it has the red triangle on it that you run around. Stop. What was it? I can't remember. Dang it, Marini. I don't think it was... What was the name of it? It's not Mirage Island, because Mirage Island's the one with Why Not. What was the name of the island with Deoxys on it? From, like, Fire Red Leaf Green. I can't remember now. I do not remember. I am at a standstill. I'm definitely not hunting in an emerald, because if I hunt an emerald, I'm getting the same Deoxys over and over. So I'm going to have to hunt in Fire Red Leaf Green. Because I don't think it's in Ruby and Sapphire. I think it's in Fire Red Leaf Green. That's what I was told, at least, to hunt in Fire Red Leaf Green. So that's what I'm going to do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Show me Delmise. Okay. I can't even get Delmise encounters anymore. It's all Clobopus. Whoops. My only hope is Mew. It's my only hope. I don't believe in Delmise anymore. He's hurt me. Delmise has hurt me. Okay. Delmise has hurt me too much. We'll probably go over odds from you before the end of the month, I think. If I had to guess. I mean, if I keep missing streams, probably not, but we're still getting like 300 encounters at every stream, which is good. So we're getting there. We are getting there. I need a shiny just to spark life back into me. It's been too long. I need my shiny hunting desire to be reinvigorated by a shiny. It's like the gambling addict is starting to be like, oh, maybe I'm wasting my time. And then as soon as I find a shiny, I'll be like, nope, not a waste of time. I'm the best shiny hunter to ever do it. I need it back. 10 years later and you're still trying to find Mew? First off, nerd emoji, wrong, your. Second off, yeah, there's no way. I'll be done with Mew before, at least before, I'm going to be conservative and say before the end of July. That's when I'll guess. If I were to give a legitimate guess, I'd probably be done with Mew before the end of May. But I'll go conservative and give myself 2 extra months, say by the end of July, I'll be done with Mew. Now that sounds like a long time, but, you know. How are you doing, Neo, my good Oreo? I am doing fine, Shadow, my good, what's it? Thin Mint. There we go. I was trying to think of a cookie. I was trying to think of the... What's this coconut? Like, Girl Scout cookies. I forget what they are. Cry about the wrong your? I don't have to cry. I'm just pointing out your incorrect grammar. L. How was your big editing rush job? Oh, dude. Samoa. Thank you. That's what I was talking. It was the Samoa. It was good. I spent about 13 hours editing yesterday. But man, I've gotten goated at editing those Playmore videos, man. I can now crank out a Playmore video in like 5 hours. 5 to 6 hours. Done. And that's like from the downloading of the files to the end of the export of the final video. Like 5 hours. I'm just him. I'm that quick with it. You know? But it's okay. I'm a busy bee boy. It's been a busy time, but we're good. It's okay. I'm glad I have work to do. I like being able to contribute to the team, so. No complaints here. I'd love to be able to contribute towards my shiny living decks, but oh well. But yeah, it's been good. Editing's been stressful lately, but it's all good things. I'm glad I'm able to contribute in the way I am, you know? Watching Playmore grow is like just a little, it's just something I'm really proud of. I love watching Playmore grow, man. It makes me proud. I want a silver plaque. I want to get Playmore 100,000 subs so I can have a silver plaque. That's what I want. That's what I really desire. But we're almost at 26K, which is good. For only being into 2 seasons, we're almost at 26K. I'm happy to watch Playmore grow too. Yeah, it's awesome. It's been really cool. It's been really cool. I've only not edited 3 videos on that channel. Everything else is what I've edited. The first 3 videos came from our goat Tyler before they were like, hey, this is too much for Tyler to be doing during the other time. Can you do it? And I said, yes, sir. I will. But yeah, I don't have the first draft. I don't have the first battle, and I don't have the intro video. To be fair, the intro video is like barely, it's kind of thrown together with some zooms and stuff. No shot to Tyler. I love you, Tyler, if you're listening. Just so you know. Back for a bit. I thought you would have found a shiny already. I know. I'm just a shell of my former self. I'm a husk of my former self. I don't know how to find shinies anymore. Although I will say I'm kind of shocked to see VGC absolutely eclipse singles nowadays. When I was younger, it was singles is best. Is this the weather channel? Yeah. It goes kind of hard. All my homies held. Hey, Delmize, the shiny is dope though. True, shiny is dope. The how long it's taking to find is not dope. That's for sure. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm interested to see. I don't know. It's interesting how VGC has eclipsed singles purely on the back of Wolfie. Like, I'm gonna say it, dude. Wolfie's the freaking GOAT, dude. Wolfie is one of the only people that I can think of that has purely carried an esport on his back maybe outside of Jinxie and Rainbow Six, but Rainbow Six also had Bolo, who's really good. Next one, I swear, for sure. I believe you. But like, you know, Rainbow Six has Bolo, who's like a prodigy player, and got people excited about Rainbow Six Siege. But I can't think of a single esport like Pokemon that has been absolutely carried, or like at least brought into the mainstream media by one person and one person alone. Wolfie by himself has made VGC incredibly relevant. Like, the amount of people signing up for VGC tournaments nowadays is not just because Pokemon's grown. Sure, you could say that, but it's not. It's because of people like Wolfie who are carrying the scene and content and making people more aware of it. Become stall taskers only, and that has made it slower to grow as well. I don't know, though, man. Playmore battles are interesting. Because Playmore battles, like, what's really cool about singles and like the draft format and in general, I do think the draft format is the best version of singles because you don't see the same Pokemon every single time. But also it's like, you know, it's like a game of like rock, paper, scissors, right? So like you either have you have to have a Pokemon that stops the setup sweeper. You have to have a Pokemon that stops hazards because hazards are just overpowered. So you have to have a hazards remover. I don't know. As I've been editing Playmore more and more, because John and Tyler will sit and talk about a battle after it's done, and I'll listen to them talk about it. It's really interesting to listen to them talk about it. So I don't know. I think the draft format is really good. I do think that draft format is underutilized, and the way we're doing it is the way that gets people most excited about it. I love doubles since the GameCube Pokemon days. Coliseum and XD are goated. Yeah. Well, doubles is just also more interesting because there's more play to it. It's also less boring because single battles can last for like 20, 30 turns, while I think a doubles battle will generally last, I would say, between 6 to 10 turns before it's over, which makes it good for a best of 3 format. Singles, you only have 9 possible moves at a time. VGC has hundreds. Yeah, exactly. VGC is so much more interesting. Can I ask how Mew event is possible to do? You can do it with a. As Burb says, with a PomMag glitch. If you look up a video by Bob Larka, he has an application he made called the Gen 3 Event Injector, which can be put on an R4 card. And if you have an original DS, you can use the Gen 3 Event Injector to inject the event into a cartridge that you have. That's how I did it. So it's a little bit of a complicated method, but I would look up a video by Bob Larka, Boblarka, and he has a much better explanation about how to do it. It's in a Latios and Latios video, but it applies for Mew or any other event that happens in the Gen 3 games. All right, Neil, good luck with the house. Need to slumber for a little before some YouTube stuff. All right, later on it. Peace out, homie. Have a great your day. Draft to random battles is definitely the best of singles. I think Playmore is absolutely the best of it, but that's because I think John immediately understands singles and knows what to highlight. Yeah, I mean, so it helps that John is like the perfect candidate for this, and I say this, he's my boss, so let's just clarify before we start going down this. I'm saying this because John is my boss. No, I'm not saying this because John is my boss. I'm not saying this because John is my boss. But I legitimately think John is the best person to do something like Playmore because he is not only a battler himself and has done countless singles battles, so he knows what's going to happen, or he can read a battle really well. He also loves sports, and because he loves sports, he can commentate it really well. Like, he naturally fits into the commentator role. And Tyler was actually a sports broadcaster, like in college. So they both know how to do commentary, and Tyler's learning more about battles, and John already knows about battles. So it's, they do a very good job with it. That reminds me of a singles tournament where people thought John would lose to Small Ant. Yeah, well, they just don't know. I mean, to be fair, I think a lot more people know that Small Ant's a really good Pokemon player than they know that John's a good Pokemon player. I mean, even in the kind of content John makes. Like, John makes content where, like, oh, he beat Pokemon Shield with only a Magikarp, right? And that is impressive. But Small Ant does, like, he specifically does challenge videos, right? His whole content is specifically challenge videos. So so people automatically think you know, Smallline's really good at it because he does challenge videos and like knows the game really well. Everyone writes John off. He's amazing at so much. He really is. He's very impressive. Dude is a multi-talented man. And I think the most impressive thing about John is he's been able to figure out where his talents lie and make content around those talents rather than trying to fit into something that he's not good at. I also think fans don't understand challenge runs do not equal good PvP battling. Yeah. Challenge runs, more than anything, are just planning, you know? I mean, I did a challenge run of Black 2, White 2 hard mode where I did a challenge run of Black 2, White 2 hard mode where I beat the entire game without attacking. I only used status moves. And I think I spent like 5 hours in a part-time job I had where it was just desk work. I spent 5 hours just planning the route, all right? So like I knew, okay, what Pokemon do I have to start with? Well, I'm probably gonna have to start with a Poison Gas Grimer because that's the only Pokemon that has a 100% accurate move that can do damage this early on. And then I need this and this, and I was able to plan out the entire route. Now it looks impressive when you watch it, but in actuality, it's just planning. Like challenge runs are just planning. If you're a good planner, you can do a challenge run. It's like Nuzlocke, right? If you're good at calculating what's going to happen, you're going to be just fine. I also, lol, it's like when the fans want the JMC to be battles and Mikey is like, heck no. Yeah, exactly. That's why every time they've done a JMC where it is a battle, it's either them battling each other with metronome and it's purely random, or it's them battling an NPC like the champion. It's never them battling each other. Unless it's random. Which, I mean, hey, listen, that's fair game. Mikey knows his limits. Mikey knows if we do a JMC, I think John also knows as well. Like, if Mikey would be like, hey, John, let's do a JMC where we battle each other. John would be like, all right, listen, I'm throwing this, like I'm not trying my hardest, or hey, this is not going to be an interesting video, you know? So that's always been my yeah. Yeah, he's a smart battler. He's a smart dude. I don't know, though. I don't know. I think people don't give him as much credit as he does. John is, for some reason, given so little credit for what he does in the community. I don't know why. But, oh well. Bro's still making great content. That's really all that matters. I wish John received more credit for how much he does in the community, but oh well. And that's why for me running events is really important, because I want to make events where John cannot be ignored, you know? I want to keep making events that John and I can put together so that people cannot ignore our presence in the community. You know? Not as in like they do actively, but it's like, you know, it's harder to, I don't know. I want John to be the biggest PokeTuber he can, and running events like this where we throw our name out there and run and, you know, have a bunch of other smaller creators around us. It's a good way for us to grow our brand. This is not to puff him up because I'm a fan of Mon or anything. He's like a top 5 idea guy in the PokeTuber space. Yeah. Top 5 may be honestly, top 5 may be too low. But yeah, I don't know. That's my goal. And I think one of the coolest things, and it's just, I feel so blessed to be able to do it, is the fact that I get to, my job is getting to talk to John, hear his ideas, and then try to figure out how to make his ideas come to life. And it's the coolest thing with the event. Like, the event is the coolest part of it, right? He's like, I really want to do this event. Can we figure out how to do it? And it's my job to figure it out. Now, do I get to be the center of the spotlight? But it's like, no, I don't really need to be. I get to be one of the reasons. I get to be like the main reason that this came together, you know? I'm saying this for myself, and maybe John would disagree, but like the Cantool event would not have happened had I not been able to work on it. And I just think that is so cool that that's my job, is getting to take the ideas that John has and make them into something, like turn them into an actuality. That's just so cool. It's really fun. I love my job. It's awesome. It's also stressful sometimes because I have 13-hour editing grind days, but you know what? It all makes up for it when I get to do what I do. Big W. All right, Cloudopus. Silly little dude. Neo just has that Sigma grind set. That is true. I am on my Sigma grind set. To be honest, though, I kind of am right now. In this day and age where... Why did I get a message from... I'll look at that later. Would be such a good random shiny. I would love it. It's the only thing on this route that I need, other than Jellicent and Delmise, so... I would take it. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying. It's okay. Oh, I know. I was telling Georgie that, like, you know, right now, I feel like right now is the best time for me to have these days where I'm just working insane hours, because at some point I'll be at a point where I don't have to work those hours, you know? I won't have to. At some point I'll get to a point where, you know, either my position with, like, I've helped John grow enough to where we can have other editors doing other things, or, like, you know. But, like, I have taken on, everything that I'm doing right now is because I've asked for it, not because I've been forced to do it. And I'm happy to do it because I want to do as much as I can so I can solidify my position, at least within this company, right? Within PM7. What's the biggest surprise with editing on the new PC? The biggest surprise is how badly Adobe Premiere cannot handle GIFs. I still have trouble with editing as I go over GIFs and my computer freezes up. Not the computer, but like the playback freezes up on Adobe. Sometimes Adobe Premiere is just dog water. It's just not good. But, oh well. What are you gonna do? It's definitely been a lot easier to edit. And that's the nice thing. That's all that matters. But yeah, I'm fine with having these long days now because I want to solidify my position within PM7, and then, you know. It also just helps me because the more that I do, the more of a portfolio I have. So if everything ever went to crap, I could hopefully have a portfolio that is good elsewhere. But, one of the things I need to make sure I do this whenever we do our next event is I need to make sure that I need to try to get numbers. I want to try to get, like, numbers of what, like, our peak viewership was between all the streams, what our, you know, total impressions were across everything. It'd be nice to be able to do that. Because if we ever wanted to do a sponsored event, they're going to want those numbers, which would be important. You going to get this Delmise and Law? You can have mine if you want? Oh, no, you're good, homie. I hunt all my Pokemon on my own. I'm trying to get a full living dex recorded. That means I gotta find all of them. So appreciate the offer, but I'm all about finding these things myself and having it all recorded. So you could employ child labor. That is true. That is true. If I have kids, I could have my kids shiny hunting in the background while I work. Now we're thinking here. Why do it myself? Why take the time to stream 3 hours when I can just put my kid in front of a camera and have them stream for 3 hours while I work? I mean, banked? Oh, true. I could do that. I'm sure rendering is faster. Yeah, dude, I rendered. So usually a Playmore edit would take, a Playmore video would take a while to render, right? A Playmore video would take a while to render. It would take, like, I'd say like 45 minutes, about. Now you have to remember that, like, Adobe Premiere does this weird thing where it'll go through the entire video, it'll stop at the end, and it'll sit there until the entire video is, like, put together, because it's like doing an extra step. But if you're talking about the rendering itself, like when that bar goes from 0 to 100, my old computer would do it out in about 45 minutes. It did it in 9 minutes yesterday. 9. 5 times faster. Just beautiful, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Sounds like a great quality live for me. It's been so nice. I'm able to play games at higher FPS when I'm playing with friends. I'm able to record other video games if I want to record other video games. There's so much stuff I'm able to do that's so nice. And the nicest thing of all, I can do my job. I can actually do my job and edit videos. Like when I was editing the Play More video the week before my computer came in, because I edited the Play More video, my computer came in, was it last Wednesday my computer came in? I guess it was last Wednesday because John was on vacation. So I've had my computer for a little bit over a week. So last Wednesday my computer came in. I've edited Play More video Monday and Tuesday. But dude, trying to edit Play More video on that Monday and Tuesday was it was rough. It was rough. I got through it, but it was rough. And then this was the first Play More edit I did. This is the first Play More video I've edited on my new computer. I did it in 5 hours. Granted, I've also just gotten more used to how like the flow of Play More videos goes, towards the point it's like I know how to edit a Play More video inside and out. Like I can watch it through one time and edit it together in a way that's going to make it more enjoyable for the viewer. But 5 hours is insane. Like I literally, I was locked in hard. Had my eyes on the prize, baby. Well, we're kind of back to the droughting mode, it looks like. I really hope we find Delmice today. I really do. I would love to be done with Delmice before the end of the day. At least before the end of tomorrow. That'd be nice. Like, I'd like to finish this before tomorrow. Or for the end of tomorrow, that means. I mean. Because I'll be doing a morning stream tomorrow, and I would love to be done with this thing, but it's just not having it. It's just not having it. It do not care. It only takes one encounter, right? One encounter and this whole thing changes. We still have a chance to not go double odds. I mean, we're like 180, 170 away from double odds, so there's still a chance. We get about 170 encounters in an hour, so if we have another hour to find this shiny before we go double odds, so like, I'm holding on to hope. All right, I'm not dead in the water just yet. Now, if we go triple odds, then I'm angry. If we go to 4,096, Father Neo's not going to be happy. I'll tell you now. I will not be a happy man. Doom, doo, doo, doo. Doom, doom, doo, doo, doo. Sorry I was late to say hi. Well, he said hi a while ago. I don't even know if J-Pine's still here. Oh yeah, what are your favorite meals you get from your meal kit? My meal kit? What meal kit? Like the recipe sets you and Georgie do? Oh, well, we have a recipe app that has been compiled by her mom for a long time. I really like a spinach and artichoke ravioli bake that we make. Recently, we've been making Parmesan chicken, which has been really nice. It's like panko crusted Parmesan chicken. That's really good. I'm a huge fan of chicken pot pie. Like that a lot. A lot of it's going to be chicken. You're not going to see a lot of beef stuff because Georgie doesn't eat beef or pork right now. She just eats chicken. We'll do this Greek salad that's like cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, orzo pasta, Greek chicken, with some Greek dressing. That's really good. What else do we cook often? We do Vietnamese chicken patties, which are really good. They're like chicken patties mixed with panko crumbs, scallions, some fish sauce. You cook them on a skillet, serve them with some rice and some butter lettuce. That's really good. What else do we cook often? Georgie likes doing chipotle bowls, so she'll do she'll make some cilantro lime rice at home and then mix it with like ground turkey and lettuce and pico and stuff like that. So that's good as well. There's a lot. We cook a lot. Everyone makes fun of me saying I just make casseroles. I make more than casseroles. I just enjoy how easy casseroles are to make. Like, casseroles are really easy to make, and I like that. I like how easy they are to make. Ravioli is just mini casserole. Panko encrusted chicken is just like chicken casserole. Yeah, true. Chicken patties is just chicken casserole. It's all just casserole. To be fair, the ravioli bake is quite legitimately a casserole. It's cooked in a casserole dish. I don't know how you're gonna argue the panko encrusted chicken is that, but you know. But anyways, you have some couscous with it. Whew. Delicious, dude. Make some couscous with some garlic butter. Oh, mama. Stuff is good. Anyways, one of the best things... I cook a mean chicken pot pie, though. That's kind of my go-to. I cook a mean chicken pot pie. I'll tell you. It's definitely one of my better meals that I know how to make. Which people say is also a casserole. But, I don't know. I don't know. How do you do the crust? So you do one pie crust on the bottom. Like do you mean like I buy pre-made pie crust, if that's what you're saying? I don't make the pie crust myself. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah, I don't buy it myself. I buy like the pre-made Pillsbury ones. Because Georgie and I are not much of bakers. Making it yourself is actually pretty simple though. Yeah, but like, Georgie and I already have a hard time finding time to cook, so we're trying to we kind of just, you know, do the best we can. You can freeze and store it, yeah. I don't deny that probably making the pie crust wouldn't be that difficult, but we already have a hard time like finding time to cook, so we're just like, okay, we will do it ourselves, you know, or whatever. Darn young whippersnappers and their I have no time to cook. True. We've gotten better though, because we used to just eat out a lot, and now we eat out much less, which I'm proud of. We started saving a lot more money from eating out. Back in my day, people had no hobbies. I'm sure everyone was very happy too. Back in my day, we had no one taking antidepressant pills, and I bought my house for $2 after working 4 hours. All right, Grandpa. Thank you for the advice. Appreciate it, home dog. People say that is true. They do overcram their schedules. But yeah, but the other thing is too, is like George and I just don't like to cook. You know, it's not like, oh, we have a hobby and it's cooking and we just don't have time. It's like we just don't like cooking. Something we need to learn to like, but you know. They add more hobbies and less avocado toast. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I've become a sucker for avocado toast. That stuff's delicious. I've become an avocado stan recently. Avocado's so good, dude. I used to not like it because I would eat it just like with nothing on it, but then you put some salt and pepper on it. Oh my goodness gracious. It's so good. I understand why. Now, do I understand people spending $7 on avocado toast? No. But it is really good. If you buy some avocados and toast some nice sourdough bread, dude, that stuff is bonkers. I've started putting avocado on everything. Burgers, fried egg sandwiches. I put it in my salads. Why has no one told me about avocados before? It's so good. Oh, Delmise, you silly goose. I will find you eventually. Watch it go to watch it just go triple odds. Watch this Delmise go to 1 in 4,096. Like a full odds hunt would. I think this is my longest 1 in 1365 hunt I've had in Sword and Shield in a while. I'd have to check the sheet, but I think this is the longest one we've had in a while. The longest one before this was, I'm pretty sure, Lunatone, and Lunatone took like 2,026 encounters. I can't remember the last one that went this long. Of course, it's the last one of my Alola living next to. Just had to drag it out. Do 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 do. I was gonna give you a break, but I can do deep topics too. You're good. I'm just vibing. If you want to do deep topics, I'll talk. All right? I'll say what I need to say. I'm just vibing. Today's a day where it's like, you know, I just really want to be done with one of these two. Preferably Delmise, because Delmise is the one that's being a little doo-doo head. I'm not really mad at Mew yet. I don't really have anything to be mad at Mew about. Mew's just a full odds hunt, and it makes sense, right? But like, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm gonna say none. I'm gonna say the woodchuck has enough free will that he wouldn't chuck wood, even if he could. I think the woodchuck knows its value, and it knows that just because it's named woodchuck doesn't mean it has to chuck wood, and he would stand up for himself and say, you know what? I don't want to chuck wood. And honestly, good for him. He shouldn't just sit down and say, I'll do whatever you want. Good for the woodchuck. All right? Good for it. Because we'd always assume. What are some animals you're surprised Pokemon has not been made of? I'm going to go away from an animal. I'm just going to say I'm shocked they haven't made a bug dragon type yet. It's shocking. I don't know what animal. They've made a dragonfly, but it's not bug dragon type. So I'm shocked that they have not made a bug dragon type yet. It's only a matter of time before they do. I think it's the only type not paired with dragon. Because you have Fairy Dragon in Mega Altaria. I don't think there's a regular Fairy Dragon, though. Like, I think it's only Mega Altaria. But you have that. You have Water Dragon, obviously. You have Fire and Grass Dragon. But I think Bug is the only type that has not been paired with Dragon. So let's go down the list. Fire, Water, Grass, you got. You got Reshiram. You got Palkia. You have Flapple, right? Electric, we have in Zekrom. We have Steel in Dialga, Duraludon. We have Fighting in Como-O. We have Psychic in... Do we have Psychic? Do we have a Psychic Dragon type? Oh yeah, Necrozma. Ultra Necrozma. Kind of stupid, because you can't really get Ultra Necrozma. There might be another one that I'm missing, but Ultra Necrozma. Latios and Latias. There you go, Latios and Latias. You have Ground in... you have Ground in Garchomp. You have Rock and Tyrant. You have Ice and Amora. Wait, Ice is not... No, sorry. Ice and Kyurem, sorry. You have Ghost in Dragapult. You have Poison in Eternatus. I know I'm missing types. Normal and Drampa. I don't know what other types I'm missing that I haven't said yet. I think we just need Fairy. Well, Fairy is Mega Altaria. But, again, it doesn't have its own specific Pokemon to it. But what I'm saying is, at least Fairy Dragon shows up in something. Bug has not shown up in anything ever for a Dragon type. And it's shocking to me that they've never once made a Bug Dragon type Pokemon when I feel like there's plenty of things that could have been Bug Dragon type Pokemon that have already been made. So it's just weird. Like, I just don't understand the decision making. You have Flygon, which arguably could have been. You have Neon Mega, which could have been. So anyways, Gen 10's our year. Gen 10 is our generation. Maybe even the Gen 4-5 remakes. We get a Bug Dragon type Pokemon, please, for the love of God. Like, why haven't you done it yet? I don't understand. There are only 9 unused type combos now. What are they? I know Bug Dragon. Probably a lot of them are normal something. Like, there's not a normal ice type. That would suck. 4 times weak to fighting type moves? That's awesome. You're 4 times weak to fighting, and you don't gain any more immunity. You only gain immunity to Ghost. But you're still weak to Fire, Rock, Steel. That's a horrible type combination. God, that better be a Glass Cannon Pokemon. Give that thing extreme speed. That's the only way it's going to be able to do work. Like a Glass Cannon. So normal, Ice Bug, Rock, Steel. Alright, I don't really care about the normal types. Those are whatever. I could live without them. Fire Fairy. I know Ground Fairy from a Wolfie VGC video said that would be busted. That Ground Fairy would be insanely strong. Bug Dragon, Rock Ghost. Surprised Rock Ghost we haven't had yet. I feel like Rock Ghost would have been pretty simple. I mean, hell, you could have made Runerigus Rock Ghost rather than Ground Ghost like Golurk. Oh well. Yeah, Ground Fairy would be busted. I thought we'd have a fossil. Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, even the last set of fossils we got weren't even rock type. They kind of went away from the, they kind of went away from fossils being guaranteed rock types in Gen 8. Finally, to be honest, yeah, true. They're revived, they don't need to be rock type. Yeah, that's weird. I'm surprised Rock Ghost we don't have. Ice Poison, that's a weird typing. The crazy thing about this though is in a new game, we could easily get those 5, right? You could easily get a Fire Fairy, Ice Poison, Ground Fairy, Bug Dragon, and Rock Ghost in the same generation. Or at least between now and Gen 10, they could knock out all of those. The normal / other type, I don't think so. But you could easily get that. In Gen 5 Remake, plus whatever we get in Gen 10, we could easily knock those out. I mean, think of some regional variants or some evolutions that could be given the rock. I mean, think about this. Well, no, I don't think Haxorus would be. Well, they could. They could give a regional variant, like, they could give a regional variant to a Pokemon and then make it, you know, evolve into a Bug Dragon type. I mean, like, what's a Mono Dragon type Pokemon that could be given a regional form in Gen 5? A Mono Dragon Pokemon. They already did Goomy. I can only think of Axew, but I don't think they'd give... If they made like a Legends game, they wouldn't give that... They wouldn't give Axew a regional form, because it's the region it's in. Or a bug. I guess you could also do a bug type, but... Flygon regional? Yeah, I guess you could do a regional Flygon. Like a regional Trapinch, and then it evolves into like a new Flygon Evo. That would work. Like a Sneasler. Doo-doo. I don't know, man. I just hope we get something. You can get Flygon in the Sandy area in Unova? Okay. Well, maybe. It could happen. So you can go, this used to be a forest? Oh, yeah, that's true. No. Oh, God dang it, go away. I don't care about you, Liepard. You're not even shiny. If you were shiny, maybe, but you aren't. There's a giant castle there. That is true. I'm really shocked Rock Ghost hasn't been made. Like, we got Ghost Ground twice before we got Rock Ghost. How interesting. We got Golurk and Runerigus before we got a Rock Ghost type. To be fair, the typing's not the best anyways. With most of these typings anyways, it's more of like, other than Ground Fairy, which is actually really good. Ground Fairy is good. But other than that, it's like, well, I would like to have these Pokemon, but the chances are they wouldn't be good, you know? Like, we just want to see every type combination used more than it's like, oh, this will be a really good Pokemon, you know? Pokemon Wars, like? True. They're all killing each other. Pokemon Murder. Can't wait for Pokemon Murder to drop. My favorite Pokemon game. What about this, alright? Hear me out. Next regional bug is a normal bug type for the first two, and then it's dragon bug for the last one. We knock out 2 unused typings in 1 evolution line. Bing, bang, bop, you know? What would be the point of normal bug? What even, would normal bug even exist? If it's a normal bug, then it's just a bug. You don't need to add the normal type onto it. That seems, you know, redundant. Then again, we're talking about fictional creatures in a video game. I don't think it has to make sense. Are there no casualties? Because every Pokemon just faints? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like maybe they turn on Nuzlocke rules IRL. When a Pokemon faints, it dies. You release it. You bury it in its grave. I'll miss you, my little Squovet that died in Gym 1 against the Eldegoss. My little Chipmunk. My little Alvin. Alvin! My Haken said Lieutenant Surge is just LARPing. Oh, you think so? You don't think there's actually a war? You think he just gaslit all the people into believing him that there was a Pokemon war when in actuality there was never a Pokemon war? Everyone's just losing it. He just went to the old folks' home and told them to remember a time where there was a Pokemon war, and he's rewriting history on his own. I mean, no one else mentions a war. That is true. Only Lieutenant Surge mentions a war. That is interesting. That can't be true, though. You're telling me there's no other NPCs? Well, no, that's not true, because then you saw the war in X and Y. So at least in Kanto, there may have not been a war. Unless we assume Kanto took part in the X and Y war that happened before the, you know, ultimate weapon went off. But there definitely was a war, and there were visuals shown. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon fighting and shit. The war in XY was 3,000 years ago, though? Yeah, but what I'm saying is they do exist. The wars do exist. There once did exist a war. Clobbopus, please go away. I can't deal with this right now, buddy. Like, I would love to hang out with you, buddy, but like, unless you're shiny, I gotta move on. It's hunts like this that make you really wish there were shinies in the overworld in Sword and Shield. I'll say it. Honestly, one of the biggest fumbles in Pokemon in Switch history was that they did not put shinies in the overworld. Especially since someone else just patched it in. They're like, hey, I got you. Run it on an emulator and you can see shinies in the overworld. Just crazy, dude. Would it be cheating to add it? I mean, it wouldn't be legit, you know? Because then it's on an emulator. Or at least it wouldn't be legit because then it's not played on a base game. I have not modified any of my Pokemon games other than this game right here to get the event item. That is the only game I've quote-unquote modified. That's it. That's the only game I've modified. I do that purely to avoid claims of hacking. You just raised the odds in all your games to get this. There's no way you did in 5 years. We get Delmise? Yeah. I'm hunting a second one. I mean, technically that's not true. Or that's not untrue. I did get Delmise like 2 years ago. I'm just re-hunting it because I didn't record it because I'm an idiot. We're not double odds yet. We still have 100 encounters left before we go double odds. So I have to be done with Pavilion after today. Waiting a bit to do my hunt. Hey, good luck. I hope it goes well. I hope it's quick. I hope it's a quick finish for you. My fiance needs to help me with a few Scarlet exclusives, trade evos, and I'll be done with the non-shiny decks. Nice. That's why I buy 2 games. Because it helps me with that. I can just hunt them myself. Also, it's kind of my job to play Pokemon, so, like, you know, owning both games only makes sense. First fitness spawned in my face after sandwich. That's perfect. That's a W. We'd love to hear it. We love to hear people finding shinies. I would love to be a part of that list, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's happening. At least right now, it's not. That's for sure. Big ol' NeoHere. You can't spell Landon without L. I'm usually unlucky, so you def got this. I mean, we'll see. At this point, I'm just hoping before triple odds, because I don't know if before double odds is going to happen for dumb mice. I'm just hoping before triple odds now. I better not go to 1 in 4,096, which is usually what people go to when they, which is a full odds hunt. That's what I'd be going to if I didn't have the shiny charm, which I definitely do. So it's like, please? Like, the last time I went double odds, do we really need 2 in a row to go double odds? Like, honestly? Like, for real? Seems kind of unnecessary, don't you think? And the Pokedex time battles only affects the glowing mons? I thought it was all mons. Nope, only glowing mons. Only those with the brilliant aura. That is it. Which is why it's, like, practically useless to do it. Because you spend so much time killing 500 of these Pokemon, only to get 1 in every 33 of them to have the raised odds. When you consider that 1 in every 33 of your encounters has the raised odds, then it doesn't become worth it anymore. It's about just as fast to just randomly encounter them. I look at dumbass and think Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob. I look at it and I think Pain. I named the Shiny Duchess. I'm gonna name it after the original one that I found. I named it Holt. I think it was based off of some ship or something. So I'm gonna name it Holt, which is what my original one was named after. Do 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 do. Well, I'm gonna try to get another hunt. We got an hour left. I'm gonna try to get to 5, 6, 7, 8 on Mew. That's the goal today. I want to hit 5, 6, 7, 8 so we can hit that 50-50 number. That means next stream we'll probably go 6,000. We'll probably get to 6,000 next stream. Tomorrow. W. I said I thought I'd find it between 5,000 and 4,000 and 6,000. So it's either today or tomorrow for me. Otherwise, oops. I'm not looking forward to the Mew hunt later. I mean, listen, just get luckier than me. You'll be fine. If you get luckier than me, you'll do just fine. You know? That may be easier said than done, but you know, it's... Just give it a shot. If I get one, I'll send you a DM for luck in your next stream. I mean, just send it in Discord. Just send it in the Discord, in the stream Discord. I'll see it. I checked the stream Discord, so if you send it there, I'll see it. Do 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 do. Oh, Delmise, please. Do 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 do. This has just been rough. I wanted to complete this living dex so bad, the Alola living dex, and it's just not happening. This Delmice is just making sure it didn't happen. Maybe I'm starting to feel remorse and think that I should have just hunted this in Masuda method, but I'm fighting it. I'm fighting the urge. I'm fighting the urge to get mad at myself and say I should have done Masuda method. I'm gonna keep going. We're too deep now. I can't stop now. I can't just switch over to Masuda method now and be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I can't. I have to stay diligent. I need to finish this the way I started it. We already listened to the song today. I'm gonna go skip it. Skip. We've already listened to you today. I love this song, I really do, but we've already listened to it. Let's do this one. I respect that I'm the same way with it. You're gonna get it this stream. I hope so. I'm fine with next stream too. Listen, I'm not trying to complain in a way of like I deserve it or anything. I just want to move on to Kanto, you know? I've had the same thumbnail and title scheme for like 3 weeks. I need to be done. I need to move on. That's all I want to do. I just need to finish it. And as soon as this Delmice is found, I'm done. Like, Delmice is the last thing. Now, granted, it could become incomplete by it, you know, messing up. Have you ever done the Gen 6 fishing Cheyenne method? No, I haven't. I mean, I've heard it's not that difficult. It's pretty easy to do, but I've never done it. Everything that I think I could get from it, I already have, pretty much. Though I know from our Kanto event that we did, I think it's 8-Bit Dino really likes chain fishing, they said. Yeah, you have to be really locked in for chain fishing, which makes it more difficult. I'm more of a fan of the kind of hunts I can do where it's like passive, you know? It's one of the reasons, like, as much as Scarlet and Violet hunting is nice because you get shinies consistently, I don't like it that much because it requires my full attention. Like, I need to be looking at every Pokemon on the screen. I need to be looking around. I can't like hunt something else and hunt this at the same time. I like hunts where I can do like 3 to 4 at a time. It just helps me out a lot. So that's why random encounters, you know, and soft resets are nice. Even Masuda method is like, I can do one other hunt while doing Masuda method, but once I do that, I can't add anything else. So then my cap with Masuda method is 2. But I can do 4 hunts at a time with soft resets easily. And I'd much prefer that. Alright, I hope I can get 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can get 130 encounters in an hour, I can do it. Yeah, I can do this. I got it. We're definitely going double odds for Delmice, which is nice. Because I just need 70 more encounters, and I'll definitely get that. What kind of plans do you have for after stream? Work. Pretty much. I might have a meeting with John later today. Just depends. So I gotta get some editing done to show him during that meeting, and then I don't know. Probably cook later today, do some house cleaning. I don't really got a lot of plans this weekend. Probably what I'll end up doing more than anything is just working. My Fridays are usually like I stream in the morning and then I do all my work the rest of the day until Georgie comes home, and then then I try to spend time with her. Fridays are pretty standard, all things considered. Waiting for my fiance to start her stream so I can do my moderating duties and shine on in the background. Nice. I didn't know if you have to stream. That's kind of cool. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, we stream on Picarto, since it allows NS7 stream. It's the art. Oh, okay. Cool. Nightbot still around. Maybe it'll be nice to me this time. It won't. Nightbot's always emo. Nightbot's not gonna be nicer to you. I wouldn't expect that. I think you're setting yourself some false expectations if you think Nightbot's gonna be nicer to you. He won't. He's a little turd. I'm telling you now. Dude is mean. Just don't put Nightbot at the beginning of a message, because he will be rude to you. I hate when dumb mice just don't spawn, dude. Like, it's harvest. It should have a 50% chance to spawn, and it's just sometimes you just don't get spawns, man. It's rough. Just never start your messers, I bought. They're too thick and need more space than the tiny Vigmice and Marini. Yeah, true. Well, they spawn down there often. For some reason, they don't like spawning there right now. I just need them to just pay attention. Keep spawning in for me. Preferably be shiny. It'd be nice. But if not, then just keep spawning in at least so I can keep getting encounters. Like, keep a move on. Let's go. Come on. Alright then. Hello, Clompopus. You gonna come up with a shiny dance routine or something? Like a rain dance, you know? No. It doesn't deserve it. Every time I've done that superstitious, you know, dance around, whatever, it never works. I just end up looking like an idiot. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving it to these dumb Pokemon who don't know what they're talking about. I'm not giving them the satisfaction. I refuse. But it's content? No. I'm not dancing for it. I'm not dancing for these dumb Pokemon. They don't need it, alright? They don't deserve it. Maybe if it was like quadruple odds and I came to my wit's end and I needed something to change the tides. But as right now, no. Screw this thing. I refuse. You ever gonna do a shiny hunt stream where you buy merch of the shinies you get? Could be like a sandwich stream and Violet or something. No, I'll leave that to Mr. Cliff. That's all Purple Cliff. Plus, he's got way more money than I do to do that kind of stuff. The hard part with that is like even if I did it, I would never be able to do it better than Jack does it, because he has the money to do it and he has the editors to do it and stuff like that. It just wouldn't make sense. Plus, the reason those videos work is as a stream, it doesn't make any sense, because the fun part about buying merchandise is being able to see it, right? Like, you want to buy the merchandise and you want to be able to show it off to the viewers after you buy it. But if I buy the merchandise, the payoff is far away. The payoff is a long time away because you have to wait for everything to come in. Purple Cliff does videos like that, yeah. If I catch it, I buy it. He has like 5 videos on that series, I think. They're not shinies, but it's the if I catch it, I buy it. It's the same idea. He also has a massive budget law. Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Feel like I'm not his target audience. Yeah, you're probably not, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. He does that catch up and buy. It's not shinies, but he does it with just regular Pokemon, and shinies would just be a twist on that format. And again, I don't got the kind of money to do that. I don't got the kind of money to do it, and I honestly don't want to, like, I don't want a bunch of toys in my house. You know, I have this stuff behind me. That is, most of it's been given to me. I bought the Switch, I bought the consoles, and obviously I own the game, and I bought that. Everything else on this has been given to me. The badges down there have been given to me. The Game Boy Micro has been given to me. Cards, Legos, like all that's been given to me already. I don't like having a bunch of toys in my house. I'm you know. Maybe when I have kids, but as of right now, just feels kind of like clutter, you know. Can I see the badges? Are they the pins from the first gen? Yeah. Yeah, they're badges from Gen 1. They're like a pin set that you can put on your... They're a pin set that you can put on your stuff if you wanted to. I think they come out. Yeah, they're deep in there, but they come out. And then underneath it, which it doesn't show it, but underneath it is Johto. But to be fair, I really only have them for the stream background. Is that official TBCI merch or Etsy? I think it's Etsy. I don't think it's official. I don't know. I'd have to ask my brother. He was the one who bought them for me, so I have no clue. Again, I don't buy stuff like that for myself. The thing is, most of the time when I get bought stuff, Pokemon stuff like that, I just end up giving it, like, I have it for a while, but then I just end up giving it away because it's like, it's just too much, you know? Like, it's just a bunch of toys, and I don't need a bunch of toys. Like, I'm an adult, you know? Not dogging on people who do like having toys as an adult. That's so totally okay. It's not, doesn't really, outside of a stream background for a Pokemon stream, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have that much, stuff. In the future, could you ask them if they remember the Sailor? I mean, he bought them for me Christmas 2017. Or earlier than that, 2016. So I'm going to be real, I don't know if he remembers. Pretty sure my parents helped him buy it, and I have no clue. Referring to it as toys is already condescending? Alright, oops. Well, I'm not trying to be condescending. It was a long time ago. I mean, again, they were bought in like 2016, so I have no clue. Even if they knew the seller, I don't even know if the seller's still selling them. Like, that's how old they are. I have no clue. All of you are babies for liking your toys. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're a child for liking toys. No, I mean, dude, I don't care. Do what you want to do with your money, you know? It's just like, you know, I have a spouse who really wants to make a home, and when you have a bunch of, you know, Pokemon knickknacks lying around, it can look like clutter, and I'm trying to keep a clean home. And I'm, you know, this shelf I get to keep. But other than that, that's it. So that's about it. So nothing against, if you like collections, that kind of stuff, that is awesome. You do you, homie. I have no judgment there. It's just, for me, it's just like, I see them more as toys, and I don't really need to collect a lot of toys. For other people, they're collectibles. That's awesome. For me, they're like toys, and I don't really collect a lot. I got Shedinja because he's my favorite Pokemon. I got Pikachu when I was 18 because I was graduating high school and they were selling it at the time, and that's about it. That's about it. But yeah, you homie. You like having all that stuff? That's cool. Cool beans. I get you. I thought Minior was your favorite, number 2. Minior is my favorite shiny. My favorite Pokemon is Shedinja. I don't know if Minior is my number 2 favorite Pokemon. No, my number 2 favorite Pokemon is Smoliv. I love that little guy. He's in my Twitter profile picture. He's my dog! Minior is my favorite shiny. Because unfortunately, my favorite Pokemon has a dog tier shiny. And I can't say, oh, my favorite shiny is Shedinja, because it doesn't change. I can't claim that my favorite Pokemon and shiny are the same, because shiny Shedinja is dog water. If I were to order a shiny Shedinja plush, no one would know the difference. Well, my second behind Larvitar? Yeah. For me, it's Shedinja, then Smoliv. I love little Smoliv, dude. He's perfect. Actually made me more mad that we lost to an Arboliva in frickin' in Playmore battle. Because I hate the evolutions. As soon as I saw Dolliv, I saw a Dolliv in a leak when the Scarlet and Violet leaks were coming out. I saw a Dolliv. I was like, dude, that thing sucks. I hate Dolliv. I love Smoliv. I hate Dolliv and Arboliva. So the fact that we lost to it in Playmore really hurt my soul. Smoliv's my dog. He's just a little dude, little Picoliv. He's just a little guy. Bro's just vibing, you know? I'm sad that I'm gonna have 2 back-to-back double odds hunts. This is rough. This is very sad. Alexa, play Despacito. 100 Mews off for the day. I need 100 more. Or I need 109 more. I need 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I want to get to. I'll probably get to 5, 6, 8, 0 is what I'll get to. But 5, 6, 7, 8 is our 50-50 moment. So I'll go 2 more just to reach an even number, but I want to get that 50-50 chance. I still have 45 minutes, so I should be able to get 100, hopefully. Why is that the 50-50? If you do a calculator, if you do a binomial distribution calculator, which is how you can determine what the likelihood of you finding a shiny in a certain amount of encounters is, binomial distribution, use the website called P337 shiny calculator. If you use P337 shiny calculator, it works. You could type in the odds and then the amount of encounters you've done. So if you type in 1 into 8192 and you do 5,300 or 5,678 encounters, your chance of finding a shiny in that amount of time is a 50-50 chance. You also learn that you have a 63% chance to go under odds every hunt. That is statistically how that works. The chance that you find a shiny Pokemon under the amount of encounters you need to, or under the amount of encounters that it comes in odds, is a 63% chance. You are more likely than not to go under odds in every hunt. Pretty much. Off by a couple percent. It's like 66% is technically the boundary, but you get the point. Lost 3 50-50 sessions in a row, so hopefully your luck is up today. We'll see. I've already lost the 50-50s on other points. I've lost the coin flips elsewhere, so like, we'll see if Mew can make up for it. I don't really have a lot of faith, though, if I'm being honest. Don't have the most faith in my little cat thing, Mew. I'd love to say I do, but not really. Pavapus, go away, please. I know at some point, given statistically, I have run past a shiny at some point. One of these Pokemon in this route have been shiny and I've just run past it. Statistically probable. I wouldn't even say it's probable. It's probably guaranteed. I mean, I guarantee I have run past a shiny on this route at some point. One of those Pokemon chasing me down was shiny and I didn't even know. What's up, J-Pine? Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. You missed a lot, J-Pine. I found 15 shinies and killed all of them. I murdered every single one. I didn't want them. I said you aren't worthy of my Pokeball. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Alright, 23 more and we go double odds for Helmize. The hell? What the hell, Maz? Do 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 do. That's what I really should call it. I should call it the Helmize. That's what his name should be. Neo, yo, what's up, Mr. Plug? How you been, home dog? How are you, good sir? Mr. Plug! Hello! How are you, my goat? Do 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 do. Working on school-related endeavors? Oh, okay, cool. What school-related endeavors you got going on? If you're comfortable sharing, if not, that's cool. I'm gonna be real, I need Mew to go a little bit faster if we want to get to 5, 6, 7, 8 today. Ba, 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 ba. I'm done with school, college was but. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm glad to be in the workforce as well rather than in college. I mean, I didn't have a horrible time in college. I enjoyed it, but business certificate on Bloomberg? Nice. That's sick. Congrats, homie. That's lit. Is bro starting a business? Hey, yo. We got a businessman in chat? I saw you, dumbass. I saw you. You're not sneaky. I'm gonna get on the search to make my resume look good. Ah, okay, cool. Lit. Congrats, homie. Hope it goes well. Hope everything goes well. Don't mind me just sitting here going double odds for a dumbass. Think work I get at. I don't take care of y'all. Later, Burb. Peace out, homie. Have a good one. 07. 07. Schools also give me a ridiculous amount of work. Yeah, that's college for you, man. That's college. It's a full-time job. Thanks, professor. It really is, it is. Well, they make it a full-time job. They make damn sure it's a full-time job. They make sure of it. Oh, you're gonna be doing my work full-time. That's what they say. Do 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 do. How you been outside of that, Mr. Plug? Just working? Just working away? Working to the bone? Do 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 do. I would work full time and do full time school, and I would spend more time at school every week. Yeah, I know. It's the crazy part about school, man. Well, it's because the time you're up at school is not like even all this time you're doing school. Like you got to do homework and all this other stuff, studying, and it's like it's more than just oh I show up for my classes, you know, however many hours a week. 15 hours, I guess, if you're full time. If you are not doing 18 hours full time, which, Lord, having 18 hours is awful. Every time someone asks me for advice about college, I always tell them the same thing, which is, if you want to graduate on time and not have as stressful of a time doing it, take summer classes for your core classes. Like, take your core classes over the summers and then do 12-hour semesters. Don't do 15. 15-hour semesters is insane. Like, even 15 hours full-time feels exhausting, you know? Like, I can't tell you how much better quality of life I had when I just took 12-hour semesters instead of doing 15-hour semesters and took summer classes. Like, I enjoyed college so much more. It's a little life hack for you. If you can do that. Some people can't, but if you can do it, I'd go for it. Alright, 5 more counters and we go double odds. We'll see here. Come on, Dalmice, man. Please. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me, man. Alright, I gotta get 80 more encounters in 30 minutes. I'm gonna be real, I don't think that's happening. I don't think we're hitting the 50-50 chance today. I don't think so. To be fair, it was a bit ambitious to say I would get 380 encounters today, so we'll get as close as we can, but we're probably going to get like 5650 and then hit our 50-50 odds tomorrow. But that's fine, because that means we can hit 4K tomorrow. Or sorry, 6K. That's what I meant to say. We can hit 6K on Moo. I'm gonna have myself a nice sunflower seed salad for lunch today. I'm gonna be a salad boy today. I'm a salad boy. They call me salad doy. There you are. There you are, dumbass. There you are. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Oh, I didn't even realize we're double odds on Delmise. I didn't even make a big deal out of it. We're double odds on Delmise. Yay! Woo! We did it, gamers! We finally crossed double odds on Delmise. 2 back-to-back hunts over double odds. You'll love to see it. What a W moment for the NeoHere squad. We love double odds hunts. They're so cool. God, I hope it goes triple odds next. Please, please, please. Do 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 do. Do na 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 na. Do 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 do. I feel like I should just kill 1 Delmise so I get some encounters with a Brilliant, but I just don't care, man. I'm so over it. I know I said when I hit double odds on Delmise I would switch back over to doing Pseudo Method. I lied. I'm too stubborn now. I can't stop. It just doesn't feel right for me to stop at this point. I just need to find this thing. I can't stop now. What does that say about my strength, my willpower? If I just give up as soon as you know, times get tough. When the times get tough, the tough get going. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going right now. Going to the ends of the earth to find this freaking Delmise. I'm not gonna stop. I refuse. Do 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 do. Whoops. Pressed a button I shouldn't have. Oh wait. Alright, we got about 30 minutes left. Oh god dang it. I doubt we're gonna be able to hit, you know, 70 encounters in the next 30 minutes. I'll try to get Mew up to where I want to, but I doubt it's gonna happen. The grind would have to be crazy. Or actually, no, not even 60 encounters, it's 70 encounters. Yeah, there's no way. I don't believe it's gonna happen, I just don't believe it. I do hope we find something, though. I do hope so. I would love to see my Delmise in all its glory, all its anchor glory. This stream is sponsored by Anchors, not the battery pack place, not like the electronics thing, but like just anchors in general, like what you put on a boat. It just couldn't be easy. The last hunt of the region couldn't be easy, could it? Last hunt just could not be simple. They had to make it complex and complicated. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad, you're mad. No, I'm mad. Do 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 do. I was weird that no spawn came up there for a while. Just waiting for something to spawn in, nothing did. Delmise, please let me be free. Stop making me do this. I'm begging you. Let me move on to Kanto. Kanto's begging for me, man. It's waiting. Alrighty. I'm just hoping for a Delmice to boot. That's all I need to end this stream. If I find Delmice, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm calling it wraps. The living dex is completed. Big W. That's all I need. I need it so bad. Do 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 do. Every encounter that this goes, it's just like, it just makes me feel stupider and stupider for not recording my first shiny Delmice. I just feel so dumb. I feel so silly for not recording it. The more this goes on, it's just like, dude, Landon, you could have just... This would have all been fine if you just recorded your shiny Delmice. It just would have been fine. We wouldn't have had this problem. But you were dumb. You chose not to record that. One time you hunted, you found the shiny Delmice in the egg. You silly goose! Welp. I'm fine with Mew keeping me waiting. I don't even care, dude. I don't care, Mew. It's fine. You're not even over odds yet. I can't be mad at you. I can't even begin to have the emotional capacity to be frustrated with you, Mew, until you're over odds. And we're still a whiles away from that. So I'm not stressing. You do you, Mew. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care. Just show up when you're ready. We'll be here waiting for you. Trust. Coloplus, please. No. Just not right now, Coloplus. Just not right now. I can't deal with it right now, Coloplus. Just I'm in an emotional state. You need to leave me be. Oh my gosh. Go that way. Why are you going this way? Go that way. Goodness gracious. Making me lose my dang mind. Go encounter the Delmice. Leave me alone. I'm in emotional turmoil. I got like 20 minutes left to stream. I'm not gonna hit the amount of Mew encounters I got. Delmice is what, double odds. Everything's horrible. Everything's broken. Everything sucks. If you're gonna run into me, can you at least be shiny? Like, please? Please? Do, 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 do. These anchors are driving me insane. I want to be done so bad. Tomorrow's stream's gonna be rough, man. I may prepare another scene with the 2 Kanto hunts just so I can have it ready. Just in case we get Dhelmise really early on and we need to go hunt Kabuto and Ammonite like that. I might just have it ready. Because my biggest hope now is just hoping and praying that Dhelmise shows up quickly next stream. That's all I can hope for. Dhelmise, please just show up quick next stream. Save me some pain and turmoil. The red algae. Do 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 do. Ash raid, thanks for the raid, Ash. I appreciate that. Hope your stream went well, homie. I hope your stream went well. Yes, my stream went well. Nice. What did you do on your stream? Swimming Splatoon 2 Sportman with a gimmick. Okay, cool. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope the stream went well. Hope everything was fine and dandy. At least better than what is going for me right now, because whoo, it's not good. It's not good. You are not at odds for Mew yet? No. But I'm double odds for Dhelmise, so I'm not really worried. I don't really care about Mew. Mew's fine. Mew's whatever. Unless I said Mew. I meant Dhelmise is killing me. This Dhelmise is taking me to the cleaners, but I don't really care about Mew. Mew's whatever. Mew's gonna Mew, you know? It's literally mewing, as the kids would say. It is literally mewing. True. Do 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 do. Oh, you silly goose. You silly, silly goose, Mew. Or Dhelmise, I don't care. I don't care who's silly here. I'm just upset. I just need something to break the streak. I don't care which one of you it is. I'd prefer it's Dhelmise so I can be done with it and move on to the Kanto Living Dex, but either one of you is fine. Just one of you show up. One of you let me be free. Right here, this Dhelmise shiny. Bam. It's fine. It's fine. I usually would not be this annoyed with a Pokemon going over odds. Like, I usually wouldn't be. I've had plenty of hunts go over odds. I think it's just the fact that it's a Pokemon I'm re-hunting, and it's like the last of a Living Dex that I need. Like, it'd be so nice to just pop off, be done with the Living Dex, and move on, but it's like, it's the last one I need, and it's like, This is not fun. Do 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 do. Delmice in the shadows. Hiding away. I did this too early. I pressed the button too early and now the game's confused. I'm sorry, game. I didn't mean to confuse you so much. Alright, well, I'm definitely not going to hit 70 by the end of the stream, so we're going to have to hit our 50-50 chance from you next stream. We're going to get 300 encounters, though, which is all that I really try to do every stream. I try to get 300 encounters. Well, actually, what did we start on from you today? Did we start on 5,300? We've actually already probably done over 300 encounters, I think. I think we got about 350 encounters per stream, it feels like. I think. I'm not really sure, to be honest, what I started at the stream from you. But I think we're on 130 or 336 encounters, something like that. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. I'm back. Welcome back, Mr. Plug. I'm emotionally broken, but I'm still here. That's all that matters. Sometimes it's showing up that matters, you know? Sometimes it's more about showing up than it is about being emotionally there. Physically showing up rather than emotionally showing up, you know? I'm making lunch/breakfast. Nice. I'm about to have a sunflower seed salad for, like a pre-made bag salad for lunch. Bro's eating salad. Yum. I love me some salad. Do 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 do. I'm making rice and lentils with a fried egg. That sounds delicious. Sounds good. Enjoy that. I want you to eat it, and I want you to enjoy it, and I want you to say, man. Thank you, Neo, for letting me enjoy this. That's what I want you to say. Protein. We do love protein. We are huge protein fans. Thank you, Father, for blessing this food. You're welcome, son. That's what I'm here for. God dang it, I pressed the wrong button! I'm losing it, man. I'm losing my schmarbles. You will get the shiny soon? I don't think so. Being that I'm on stream for only another, like, 10 more encounters of Delmize and 8 more encounters of Mew, I think this might be it. I'll be real with you. I don't have a lot of faith no more. My faith has been drained. Should have Masuda'd? I know. I know. But now I can't stop now. Then I'd be a quitter, you know? Like if I stopped hunting it in this way now, I'd be a quitter. And that's just not right. Can't do that now. I did Masuda 2 times in a row and I was like, you know what, I don't really want to do it again. And it was like, oh well. Don't have much of a choice. I already made my fatal mistake, and now I must suffer the consequences for it as I sit here and run into these Delmais over and over for them to just be blue. But I'm not the kind of guy to be like, well, it took too long, I'll switch over to a different kind of hunt. Nope, not me. I won't do that. I refuse. I won't do it. Both shinies appear at the same time? That'd be like a 1 in 8 million chance. So I'm gonna say no. Do both? It would be too hard to do both. I couldn't do both at the same time. It's already hard enough doing one of these hunts and not, you know, running another Pokemon. How you been? I've been good, man. Been insanely busy with work. I've had the busiest season of work ever since I pretty much started working. A full-time job, but it's been good, man. I'm glad to get. I love doing what I do. I love my job, so no complaints here. How's the new apartment treating you? It's been great. Loving it. The new space we're in, just the location of it just helps so much. Like the location of it is just super helpful. I love the location of where we live now. It's like so close to everything. I don't have to take toll roads as much. George and I only need 1 car in order to live, which is great because we don't spend a lot of money on gas or insurances. So it's without a doubt an upgrade. You know, it was a bit to move, which was something, but it's like, you know, that happens. You got a Costco near you? Do I? I don't think so. I think the nearest one's like 15, 20 minutes away, which I guess, depending on what's your view of near, that could be near me, if that's what you think near is. But no, it's not horrible. It's just, I mean, I live in Dallas-Fort Worth area. There's like, if you live in central Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can get to really anything in a reasonable amount of time. Like, there's a lot of stuff all around here that you'd be able to get to, you know? Alright, last Delmice for the day. We're going to end at 2,800. We'll hit 3,000 next stream, and then we'll hit 50-50 for Mew next stream as well. Whoops. I could try to go longer, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and get off so I can start working on my lunch and stuff. Everything is 10 to 15 minutes away from me. Oh, traffic is 30 to 40. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't deal with a lot of traffic because I work from home, so I can go just during hours of the day that people wouldn't usually be out, you know? All right, that's the last Delmice, and then last Mew. Will we find a shiny in this stream? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Nope. L. Of course, no shiny. Of course. It's fine. We'll come back next time. Waste 2 years of their life stuck in traffic? That's awesome. That's not at all depressing to hear. Anyways, gamers, that's it for me today. I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning doing my regular morning stream, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, and hopefully, I just hope we find one of these, man. I'm so done. I'm so done hunting this thing. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hunt it anymore. I want to be done. I'm tired of this freaking Delmice. I don't want to do it. I want to be free. Let me free. Tomorrow we get free, I think. I don't know. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go work. Delmice, I hate you!